family. I'm at the river doing my reading. Let me just say hi first. Peace and love. This is Basu, Blaksis, Tim. I'm at the river doing I Don't Give a Fuck Friday readings at the river. And so I did a reading yesterday. I pulled the card. I didn't post a video though, so I'm gonna post it though. But yeah, I pulled the Hermit card yesterday. So today, while I'm doing the reading, it starts off with the Hermit card. So I'm trying to just let y'all see the cards and not see me. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And the river too, right? Of Cups, Ten of Swords, is stressed out. Yeah. Shit happens, man. What happens? So then we got the Wheel. Y'all see that? The Wheel. I'm gonna show them all to you though, but that Wheel is just kind of cute without the Wheel. Eight of Wands reversed. And our bottom card is the Seven of Pentacles. Alright, so let's see. So, this is what we got. We got the Hermit card. Again, today. We got the Ten of Swords. Mad, stress, betrayal, defeat, pain. Seven of Cups. Mad choices, maybe indecisive because of all the choices. The Wheel, cycles, beginning, ending, and the Eight of Wands reversed. So what I'm seeing here is that, again, the Hermit mode is needed. Going inside, tapping into your resources, tapping into your ancestors, tapping into all that energy that you know is what, and letting go of what you don't know. Like letting go of the pain, the stress, anxiety, indecision, cloudiness, all that stuff like that. All that stuff right there is about to let go. And you're gonna start a whole new cycle if you are able to stay and embody this Hermit card energy, which we all need to tap into that energy of self, of connection with the Most High. And all your hard work that you've been putting in, all your passion and all that stuff, it can be used in the wrong way. Like you can use your passion and your energy to entertain bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just real. You can at any time use your energy and your gifts and your talents to tap into bullshit. So it's like, are you going to tap into your gifts and the source and just going in? Or are you going to tap into the gossip and the betrayal and the hurt and the pain and all of that you're feeling? Like, so the beautiful thing about life is our free will, our choice. And there are a lot of things that are out of our control. But one thing that is in our control is what we think, how we think, and what we choose to do with our energy. You know what I mean? So it's been vital for me to do this with my energy, like to come out here, to play with my cards, do my readings, do my yoga. Like I just did a nice little yoga session, got my energy flowing right. I feel awesome, and I'm able to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I think the message overall is really just tapping in to source, tapping in to love, tapping into light, tapping into the things that you know. Because there are a lot of things in life that I don't know. Like, I don't know why my auntie was taken from me. As much as I love her, as much as I adore her, and the big old chunk of my heart that she had, like, why she had to pass right now. You know, like, could I get a little more time? I don't know. What I do know is that Source is with me at all times. And she is a part of Source. And she is with me at all times. And maybe while she was here on earth, she wasn't able to really be with me the way that she is able to be with me now. That is That is everything for me right now. Like, I needed to hear myself say that, to know that she's never gone. She's never gone away from me. She's always with me, regardless. And that empowers me, and it just gives me so much joy, and it's something that I know. Something that I know is that Source provides for me. That when I am lost and frazzled, I can come and connect with Source at any time and fill my cup. And I'm able to keep joy and love and light in my heart, because my joy and my Source, it don't come from man. It comes from the maker of men. And every time I realize and remember that, because sometimes we forget, we have so much going on. Like, I hope you know, like, I'm proud of you. If nobody told you that, like, I'm so proud of you for even trying to do this in the chaos that we live in. It's not easy, so I'm just proud of you, and I'm proud of myself that I get the opportunity to take the time to do this, because even though in my reality things can just be looking crazy and wild, I don't face reality, I create reality. That's what I'm here at this river doing today, creating my reality. And my reality is beautiful, my reality is loving, my reality is compassionate, my reality is supportive, my reality is joy, my reality is laughter, my reality is dancing and singing and manifesting my best all the while. That's what my reality is. Not just the things that I see and feel. My emotions are not my reality. They come and they go. Thank God. Thank God they come and go. You know what I mean? And then I'm getting to the point where I can tune myself like a radio. I can tune shit out. I can tune shit in and on. And I can turn up the volume. I can turn down the volume. Like, this is my vessel to do with as I please. I'm grateful for free will to do as I please with my vessel. And I implore you to do the same. Take control, take authority of your life and your energy, and use it to connect to your Source, where all is known. When I connect with Source, there is nothing that I don't know. Nothing. I forget. We can all forget what we know. But you know, that reconnection is like just a remembrance, reconnection, remember, reiterate, like reconnect. Because sometimes we do disconnect. Sometimes things do hit us in the chest and, you know, whoa, we got to get back on our square. But, yeah, so that's really what I see here. It's just us reconnecting with our power and starting new cycles. And I was thinking about something when I was walking out here today. I was talking about how, you know, we experience trauma and we have trauma responses. And those trauma responses are just like pathways, just like this river that has been cut. You know, this water has cut through this rock and made this path. And that's how those trauma pathways and responses are. They're like pathways that are embedded in our brain. We know how to go to our go-to of shutting down, of emotional distance, of all of these things that we use, right? But as we come into a full understanding and start mind mapping and like stalking our mind and watching what we're thinking and where we're going with our thoughts, when we see ourselves going into that same pattern, right? The pattern is comfortable and the pattern is what we know. So it comes to a point where it's like you want to be sure that you can feel the pain, right? Because when you come out of that pattern, it's painful. To stay in our pattern is like what we do. But to to start a new pattern, it's kind of painful. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking over here because I see a dog, and it don't look like it's on no leash. And so I'm not about to play no games out here with nobody and their pet. So anyway, but so it's like that. To come out of that pattern is painful. To do something different. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've gotten so comfortable with our trauma responses that do not serve us at all. You know, and it is kind of painful to do something different. We feel like we're losing. We feel like we're vulnerable. All these different things. But it's so necessary for us to grow, for us to do something different than just our trauma responses. So the pattern is there, but, you know, it's just like, you know, the obstacle comes. And I was looking at the roots of the tree when I was thinking about this. Like the obstacles come in the root's way, but the root does not stop growing. It goes around it, it goes under it, it goes, you know what I'm saying? It changes the path if need be. And that is a part like of our growth, to change the emotional trauma patterns that come up for us in the way we respond. So changing the way that you respond actually helps to change your reality. Because then you're open to see more, you're open to feel more, and you're open to be more than just a trauma response. Because some of us are straight living like that. Some of us are living as a trauma response. That's all we do is respond to everything according to our trauma. But a part of healing that trauma is is finding new ways, new pathways, and new things, new ways of dealing with that pain, of that hurt, with that trigger. Because it's the trigger that happens, and then we go into the trauma response. And so there are so many other ways that we can deal with that. And so once we learn that and are really able to maneuver through that, like, we find so much power in a new pathway. If that old pathway is not working, honey, it is new pathways out here. So people, you know, understand that, and know there are other pathways out there. And I implore you to utilize them, to use them for your healing, for your growth, for your wellness. Ashe? Ashe.